Welcome back to our Excel 365 Basics series. In this lesson, we are going to talk about worksheets, which are one of the most fundamental parts of working in Excel. When you open a new Excel file, you are actually opening what is called a workbook. Inside each workbook, there can be multiple worksheets. Think of a workbook like a notebook, and each worksheet as a separate page inside that notebook. Worksheets are where you will enter and manage your data, create calculations, build tables and charts, and organize everything in your file. By default, when you open Excel, you will usually see one worksheet already available. It is often named Sheet 1. If you want to rename this worksheet, all you need to do is right-click on the tab at the bottom of the screen, select the option to rename, and then type the name you want. You might name it something like Lesson 1 or Sales Data, depending on the purpose of your file. If you want to add more worksheets, you can click on the small plus sign located next to the Last Sheet tab. This will create a new worksheet instantly, and you can rename it the same way. This is very useful when you want to separate your data into different categories or steps. Sometimes you might want to hide a worksheet so that it is not visible but still exists in the file. To do this, simply right-click on the tab of the worksheet you want to hide and select the Hide option. Later, if you want to see that sheet again, right-click on any visible tab and choose Unhide. A list of hidden worksheets will appear and you can choose the one you want to show again. You can also rearrange the order of your worksheets. Just click and hold the tab of the worksheet, then drag it to a new position. This is useful if you want to keep your sheets in a specific order that makes sense for your project. Another great tip is to use colors to organize your worksheets. You can right-click on a tab and choose a color for it. For example, you might use green for completed sheets, blue for drafts, and red for important data. This helps you quickly identify sheets at a glance and keep your workbook more visually organized. Managing worksheets might seem simple, but it is a crucial skill when working with Excel. As your files grow larger and more complex, being able to name, hide, move, and color code your worksheets will help you stay organized and efficient. Now that you understand how worksheets work, take a moment to practice these actions in Excel. Try renaming a worksheet, adding a few new ones, hiding one, moving them around, and applying different colors. With these basic skills, you are one step closer to mastering Excel.